Why, hello there. I'm Brian and welcome to my Sugar Shack Nature Center and Family Pavilion 3000 build, also known as a shed. And I've made a lot of good progress last week with the help of friends and neighbors. Thank the Lord. They were fantastic. I had about 10 folks come over the course of the day, in the morning and the afternoon, and we got a lot of stuff done. I was able to get a few of the rafters up. I got the ridge beams up, which was the most dangerous part of the project. It's dangerous because I'm carrying triple 2x12s and stacking them up about 15 feet up in the air. And you can't really use a ladder to steady you because the ladders that we have only go up to about 8 feet, A-frame ladders. Now, we're supposed to get scaffolding and stuff like that, but we're fine. We're fine. Anyway, we're able to get it all up. We used leverage and the laws of physics to complete the puzzle, and now a few rafters have gone in. The issue? The rafter cut. Pain in the tuchus, my goodness. It took me a minute to really figure out the rafter cut, and I thought my math was off. Turns out my math was right, and the building, one of the walls wasn't plumbed. One of the walls bowed out a half an inch, and I saw that when it was time to put up the rafters. Why am I half an inch short? Why am I half an inch long? And I had to use a come along again to get the wall put back into place. The ridge beam was also not centered. It was not level, plumb, and I had to get that plumb and level and all figured out. Once I did that, and I used the original math of my ridge beam, it all came together pretty well. And here we are. But the whole crew was waiting on me, trying to get that in, and it was a waste. I wasted a few hours of really good opportunity to use the crew. But great progress on the ridge beam. Great progress with where we're at right now. And they helped me stage the wood, moving it from one pile to another. And that doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're a team of one, usually, it's a huge deal to move heavy material. Let me show you what I did last week, and then we'll talk through what the plan is for this week. A lot of snow and ice. You can see how to use some shims to shore up some of the rafters where I screwed up. And I got some of the rafters in. I used extra 2x8 boards to help as bracing so I can stand on it to get some of the other rafters up. And a few more rafters to go, and I'll be done with this phase and I can get some plywood on. The snow and the ice are not making it easy for me. That's for sure. Hello, Ruby. Well, snow and ice is the bane of my existence lately. It snowed 3 inches last night and more snow is on the way. They're calling for anywhere from 7 to 12 inches of snow on Sunday in northern Connecticut. Probably no school on Monday if all goes according to what the weather is saying, but if, I don't know, you're building a Sugar Shack Nature Center and Family Pavilion 3000 or a shed, it's a pain in the tuchus for me right now. Everything is covered in snow again. Everything is covered in ice again. I have to work in these conditions. Sure, I picked the worst season to do this in, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it happen. I've been doing it so far. And slow and steady wins the race. Safety first. So getting these rafters up, it's going to be slippery up there, so I'm going to wait for the ice to melt a little bit, which will take a few more hours in the day. It's going to be above, it's starting to get above 32 degrees. And we'll get going on that. On the docket, installing the rest of the rafters, including my cupola ridge beam that I have over there. You can't really see it from the camera angle, but trust me, it's there. And once I get the rafters up, it's plywood time, and with plywood, I can get the roofing paper up, the shingles up, and then once that's in, I can put the windows in, I can put the doors in, and I just got 6 windows delivered yesterday, and they're staged in my basement. I have 2 doors I got delivered a few weeks ago, staged in my basement. So as soon as I'm able to get the roof up, I can close up this building and then focus on getting the evaporator set up, focus on getting the pavilion built. Remember, I haven't even touched the pavilion yet. So in front of this building, it's going to be a 16 by 20 foot pavilion, and that's going to look awesome. So I'm really excited by that, but I have a lot of work in front of me. Let's see how far I can get, and hopefully I don't have to boil anytime soon. Well, kind of a pro and a con. I want to boil, but we'll see how much sap I can get from the trees. That's all for this week. Thank you for supporting me in this journey, and thanks for watching.